how people farmed 10,000 years ago? Well, agriculture is a very important part of our society today and has created many things and made big changes to our world today. Around 10,000 years ago, humans transitioned from hunting for their food and gathering plants and animals to settling communities and supplying and growing their own food for their community. As they progressed, people came up with new inventions to make farming their crops easier and more efficient to get out of their crops. These new inventions later became technology based and started creating the first tractor in 1892, which was used for every process in the making of these crops, from cultivation and harvesting. Machinery in the agriculture has changed in cultivation and harvesting the crop. Well, today I'll inform you about how the technology of machinery and agriculture has changed and evolved over many thousands of years, and how it has changed the human way of living. First, I will start off by talking about how people farmed 10,000 years ago, the introduction of it, and split the evolution of the technology into three parts: the past, present, and what the future will look like. Then I will fall into how it changed the people's lives. Evolution of machinery. The first tractor was invented in 1982. This isn't the first one because the first one was steam powered, but it evolved all the way up to 2021. They haven't made one for 2025 yet. But according to Nelson Tractor Company, in the 2025 article called "The Fascinating History of the First Tractor Invented," the team states that the engines were bulky and very heavy, making them difficult to maneuver, and they frequently set fire to the stubble and grain in the fields. Froelich took a crew of men out to Langford, South Dakota every fall to work on the fields, so he was very familiar with the steam engines and their many issues. The flaws and benefits of steam engines. The flaws, as it stated, they set fire to many grains and stubble in the fields. They were very hard to maneuver, and they would not start very often. It also stated that they had little to no power. They were used for any type of equipment you could attach up to it at the time, which they usually only had plows and thresholding machines, which was like a newer combine, and a seeder. The middle stage of tractors. What tractors were like? They started to have small parts of technology like hydraulics and PTO. They started coming with cabs and AC and heat, and they were used for however many implements they had at the time, which they started getting more. Like they had the cultivator, plow, the combine. They also had seeders, grain carts, and helping these items and the tractor helped harvest gain efficiency. And the benefits of them were these tractors had much more power than the steam engines at the very beginning. They were also much easier to operate. Another technology that they added was power steering, so that it was easier to maneuver. Some losses of the invention was they had mechanical flaws with the engine, sometimes breaking down. Some people didn't know how to work on them because they were new to the economy at the time, and they had many safety hazards. Present machinery today, which would be around 2018 to 2025, is they started coming with GPS and other monitoring systems to monitor the moisture in the soil and like the bushels of grain they're getting. These newer tractors have plenty of horsepower to complete whatever task you would like to use them for. And they also, these ones also now have heating and cooling systems and windshield wipers, everything you can think of to make it like a regular car. They were used for pretty much the same. It didn't really change between the middle stage and the present stage. They were still had about the same type of implements. You could use them like the cultivator and stuff, just they became advanced over time with, they made, what would it be, newer creations to make them better for your crops. In their 2025 AgriStuff article named Precision Agriculture, Technology in Modern Tractors and Machinery, the team states that there are four main points. GPS and guidance systems, yield monitors and mapping, variable rate technology, and telematics and remote control monitoring. These made farming much easier, as you can get much more accomplished, and with these newer AI-driven tractors, it made farming more efficient, and the farmers can sit in their vehicle and operate multiple of them at a time, so they will get more done. The future inventions. These future inventions are the complete self-driving tractors. You just tell them what to do and they will go do it. The only thing you have to do is hook them up to your implement. In his Blue Bridge financial article, he states a key factor in expanding a farm's ability to increase output in today's autonomous tractors are poised to enable a significant leap in efficiency. Leveraging GPS technologies and the latest artificial intelligence, these tractors are programmed to deliver a high tractive effort for purposes of tillage among many other agricultural tasks. These tractors here do it themselves, is what many people say. They are remote powered machinery that anyone could sit in and operate however many. I think the most ever done was 5 at once. They could operate them as long as you know how to use the remote. They can be used for many newer, modern farmers. They are able to get more done at more efficiently, and you can sit in one spot and watch all of them operate at once. This has changed many American lives, making it much easier, and people are able to farm quicker. In their Conserve Machinery article, the team states that implications of these advancements are massive, especially for global food security. Automated and AI-driven machinery can increase food productions to meet the demand of a growing population. This brings me to my conclusion. The evolution of agricultural machinery has transformed farming from a labor-intensive manual practice to a highly efficient technology and driven industry. With future advancements promising even greater automation and sustainability, from the first simple tools of today's GPS-guided and autonomous machines, each step has increased productively and reduced labor, producing more food to be produced with fewer resources. This progress has allowed farmers to manage more land and has driven innovations like precision agriculture, which limits resource use and minimizes environmental impact. Thank you.